I'm Chinese and Jewish. I'm from the US. I grew up in a super white part of Connecticut called Connecticut. Yeah. Connecticut in the house, woo! Okay. Yeah, Connecticut's very white. If you've seen Gilmore Girls, I lived it. So, yeah, I was one of, I lived in a town of like 5,000 people when I was a kid, up until I was like 7, and the town had exactly 1.5 Asians in it. One was my mother, and the half was me. So yeah, people would ask me like weird questions growing up. Like my mom would pick me up from school, and people would be like, "Oh, is that your nanny?" Yeah. Or one time, my mom picked me up from school, and a classmate said, "Oh, Casey, I didn't realize you were adopted." And I was like, "Yeah, Chinese people adopt white kids now. That's." We're the ultimate status accessory. Don't you know that? Like, it's like, oh, you have a Prada bag? Like, my mom has a white child. She wins. I feel like white dogs are a status symbol here. Like, if you have a fluffy ass like Samoyed, it's a status symbol because you gotta keep it clean, get groomed all the time. It's like, yeah. It's like, I have a white dog, I'm rich. My mom's like, I have a white child, I'm richer. So, yeah. But I have a lot of issues from growing up biracial, I think. Yeah, my parents got divorced when I was 7, and then my dad moved to New York and started serial dating other Asians. Yeah, there was none in Connecticut, so he had to move to New York. There was only the one. My mom was the only one in Connecticut, so my dad moved to New York and started serial dating other Asian women. So I always had like Asian stepmom type figures in my life. And yeah, so my dad had like an Asian fetish, and as a half Asian woman, I don't really date white guys because I'm scared that they're just gonna find out I'm half Asian and fetishize me, like my dad. And so instead, I mostly just date Asians. So I guess, as it turns out, I've become my father. Yeah. I don't have daddy issues, I have daddy's issues. That's a totally different thing, okay? Really complicated. I thought I came to Taiwan to like discover my Chinese heritage, but it turns out I just discovered I was a creepy white person. Yeah, so Asians, hit me up. All right. Yeah. I just came back from Korea, speaking of being a creepy white, where I saw a K-pop concert. I also got my eyebrows tattooed, that's why they look insane right now. Oh, thank you. Yeah, they're a little thick. They, it will like fade off over the course of like a week or 2 weeks. It will go back to normal. But yeah, I went to a beauty place in Korea, like a semi-permanent makeup clinic, and they had a picture of Mona Lisa on the wall. And I was like, she doesn't have eyebrows. Why am I here? What are you gonna do to me? And then they had like a choice. They had like a list. They had like a price list and choices between getting like Korean ink, German ink, and American ink. And she was like, I recommend the American ink. It's the best. And I'm like, nah. I am Jewish. My grandfather was an Austrian Jew. I know Germans make the best tattoo ink. Lasted my family many generations. So it was test out my actual ancestors. I know it will work. So yeah, so now I have German eyebrows. I have a communist outfit and German eyebrows. So I'm my grandparents' nightmare. So.